Battles with Satan. When I went to church for the 3 hours of adoration, the devil tried to flatter me by saying that I am unique and no human being can live this life. God wants a normal life for me, not the foolish way I dress and eat or take enjoyments. As I meditated upon Jesus' sufferings, he shouted in rage, "I will wait no longer. When he comes at me, I give myself to Jesus and Mary. They use me to blind him." These battles exhaust me, but when I realize that I suffer for the flame of love, all becomes easy. The greatest suffering is total darkness accompanied by doubts. When these invade me, I can hardly walk. The next day, as I was kneeling at the altar, the evil one's terrifying presence shook me. The devil spoke, "Do you know that this is pure imagination? You are trying to get attention. You are incapable of doing great things." I began to think, I do not want to sin. How have I gotten involved in this terrible sin? I knelt at the altar. "Jesus, I am very fearful." My confused thoughts began to calm down. Jesus spoke, "Do not fear. I will not allow anyone to harm you." These words caused an inner illumination, and I recalled Our Lady's words a few days ago. "Let us set out with Saint Joseph. You must walk with us along Bethlehem's dark roads. We must seek lodging for my flame of love, which is Jesus Christ himself." After her words, my strength of soul carried me. We traveled those dark roads and looked for lodging, but everyone rejected us. In early September, I enjoyed an extraordinary mental state, and Jesus spoke every day. "I need you for my saving work, and I ask total giving." I said, "Oh Jesus, can I do anything else? I live for you and I die for you. Divine Sculptor, form me in your own image. Just recognize your work at the hour of my death. Bring to the Pope." On September 3rd, Our Lady said, "Soon the first official step will be taken. This should have already happened. Tell our spiritual director of my desire. He must bring the cause to the Primate Bishop of Hungary, and then to the Roman Pontiff, Vicar of my Son on earth. There has never been a time of grace like this. Since the Word became flesh, blinding Satan will shake the world." Mary's promise. A few days later, Our Lady gave a great promise. "From now on, when any of you are at prayer during the night vigil, I will give you the grace so that the flame of love blesses dying persons in the whole world. I will blind Satan so this flame will save the dying from eternal damnation." I was filled with joy, but then I doubted. Did I correctly understand? How can I receive this immense grace? Did the Blessed Virgin really say something? I do not understand. The evil one has me so confused. Great doubts. When I say the rosary, I just repeat, "O Miraculous Virgin, I believe in you." My lips say this, but my mind refuses to accept it. I pleaded, "O Blessed Virgin, dispel my doubts. Is it possible and permissible to believe this?" The Blessed Virgin gave no reply, so I asked the Lord. He said, "You get this answer only from my mother." I asked, "Lord, will you abandon me?" He said, "Accept this miraculous power not just with your lips, but also with your mind." I tried that, but my mind refused to accept it. "Oh Jesus, if I refuse to accept, will I sin against the Virgin Mary? I have no spiritual director to help me through." I kept repeating for hours, "O Miraculous Virgin, I believe in you." The great relief. I went to the religious sister and told her the Blessed Virgin's message. She accepted everything with simple faith. A smile came across her lips, and her faith dispelled my doubts. In admiration of the flame of love, we prayed for the greatest number of souls to be saved from eternal damnation. She gave me a lot of advice. She did not know the great peace that Jesus gave me through her. Walking the road to Bethlehem. On September 15th, the Blessed Virgin said that many souls are lost due to superficial lack of understanding. She does all she can, but consecrated souls refuse everything. Then she added, "Because of your humility, My flame of love will move gently ahead without any force. Be careful, stay hidden. You will live in continual humiliations. This way I can guard you and give you the flame of love. Come with me, we will walk the roads of Bethlehem. There will be just the three of us. Come with me, we will walk the roads of Bethlehem. There will be just the three of us, Saint Joseph, you, and me. The Blessed Virgin allows me to experience her sorrow. Some days I can hardly walk, my eyes are filled with tears, and I try to avoid everyone. I want only to fulfill all she wants. Satan increases my sufferings, he says. In every way you are useless. Why do they not entrust these matters to the bishop? An intelligent person would not even talk with you. Even the priests to whom they have sent you do not accept your message. Be sensible, it is useless. Once, as I was leaving church, Jesus asked, "Why are you leaving so quickly? Is there anything so important as I? Just tell me that you love and adore me." Our thoughts must be one, to save souls from eternal damnation. Do you know how much my soul suffers because souls are lost? Fast for priests. On September 28, Jesus said, "How will I reward you? From now on, if a person fasts for a deceased priest, by that fast the priest's soul will be freed from purgatory 8 days after his death. Anyone who observes this fast will free a suffering soul." My soul rejoiced when I heard of this new grace. Jesus, I want your grace to be known publicly. He repeated his promise. By observing this fasts, priest will be freed from purgatory on the 8th day after death.